talk about Pendulum summons because it's a new mechanic.
I'm sure you guys have seen some YouTube videos of people
Yeah.
talking about it.
It's very interesting. I was reading about it last night because I've been pretty busy and didn't have a chance to read about it. But yeah, and there's also some new rules coming out in the OCG that should be probably coming to the TCG soon.
Yeah, the big rule change is that the player going first cannot draw on their first turn. What do we think about this, guys?
I think it's interesting. I think it's like, I don't know how many of you guys have played Hearthstone, but it's like a Hearthstone rule essentially where you can't draw on the first turn. So basically, the first person won't be able to draw on the first turn, and they won't be able to conduct battle phase. So player going second will have 6 cards, and they'll be able to conduct battle phase. So some might argue that people will want to start going second.
Yeah, I mean, I personally feel like I'd rather have basically a free setup, besides a Veiler. But I think this is really good just because it's not an automatic go first. I mean, even if the majority of people still go first, at least there's a legit question about whether or not and it just brings a little bit of strategy. So I think that's good.
Yeah, I've also been reading a couple of things recently, and a lot of the complaints that people have been having is that going first is essentially broken in Yu-Gi-Oh!
Right.
Because you get to draw a card and set up your entire field. If you're playing against Hieratic Ruler or Hieratic Dragon Rulers or whatever that deck is right now, and they go first and they get double a tomb and all these things and a Stardust out, what are you gonna do? Their graveyard is loaded with Redox and Blaster and all these things. Next turn they get out another Draco Sack. It's what are you gonna do against that? So I mean, I guess having 5 cards first turn just is less of a chance to draw into your combo cards, basically, so you can't first turn spam the entire field.
And then the other rule change is that now both players can have field spell cards simultaneously. That's okay, I guess.
I don't really care.
No,
I don't run decks with. I mean, I guess Prophecy, whatchamacallit, Gravekeepers,
Harpies.
I don't.
You gotta play Closed Forest first before they play their field spell card. If you run Closed Forest.
I mean, I don't run any field spells in any of my decks. I never have, so I don't care.
Honestly, I just take out the field spell zone, make that a remove from play zone, which we still don't have on the map.
Seriously.
And then just make a field spell be one of your normal spell card zones. No one really cares. I mean, I guess the one benefit is sometimes people. If both decks, the rare chance both decks have a field spell card, it would kind of be the first person to do it is at a disadvantage because then the opponent can just play it and then theirs will go away. So it's just kind of playing, chicken. Who wants to?
Like Dark Worlds. Yeah.
So I mean, it's interesting and it makes some sense, I guess. But yeah, the big news: Pendulum summoning. So yeah. They're monsters that are in the main deck.
Yeah.
And the field, there are now pendulum zones. And you place these monsters in these zones.
So there's a red one and a blue one, to my understanding, right? Or
yeah, well, they each have
one.
It seems like they're the same number, so you can place them on either. So it seems like, I assume, 1 and 8 are probably the limits. Maybe it goes up to 12. Probably 1 to 8. Yeah. And so I wonder if there's any reason why you wouldn't want to always put a 1 or an 8,
1 and a 12 or something, or 1 and an 8 or whatever. So you can special summon. So basically, you can special summon any monster between those two levels. Essentially, I think. I need to go back. Yeah.
So yeah, here's the. So yeah, you can perform a pendulum summon, and what these basically seem to say is that you can summon as.
As many, right?
Yeah.
As many monsters between the levels of those two numbers that are on the two sides.
And you can also, so once a pendulum monster is destroyed, it goes face up in your extra deck, and you can also special summon those monsters in a pendulum summon too. So this seems just a little bit broken, let's say you put down your 1 and your 8, you can then pendulum summon as many cards level 2 through 7.
It's really confusing. I think it'll make a lot more sense once more pendulum monsters are revealed.
Yeah,
and, we see how this mechanic actually works. Because in text right now, this sounds completely broken. It's all right, let me just drop 4 level 7s and make 2 Draco Sacks, or a Draco Sack and a Big Eye or something
I mean, you wonder whether or not this will kind of completely replace Xseeds or Synchros. I mean, with Synchros, it was all about plants and stuff, and then after that, Xseeds became the big thing. So it'll be interesting to just see, what effect this has on the meta, and what meta decks, if any, can thrive with this, or if it just becomes a pendulum summon format, which I feel probably is the case. I mean, that's kind of why they they want these to be the new. They want these elite.
Yeah, definitely. They want the new to replace the old, right?
I mean, that's kind of why they went back and they hit all the good synchros, and you don't see many synchros anymore. It's all exceeds, so this might be the.
This might be very interesting, though. I mean, I'm curious to see what cards I mean, you see this Japanese card on the screen and I can't read it. So I mean, I don't. Oh, I think it's below.
It's like a white breaker. It looks like.
Yeah.
Hoshina no Makazushi.
That was pretty
Astromancy magician. It's not astronomy. It's astromancy. And so
I don't. What does pendulum scale 1 mean? Does that just mean
that's the number?
It's a blue. Okay.
And so all of these, they have their spell effect and also their monster effect.
Oh yeah, so like when you put them on the field, they also become a spell card or something like that.
So
right?
like in its spell, if a pendulum monster you control battles, your opponent can activate spell card to land the damage step. That's okay, I guess.
Yeah.
Not many
if
spells.
you do not control a Majatsuki or Odd Eyes card in your other pendulum zone, this card's pendulum scale becomes 4.
So I guess that's good. So yeah, you have to, yeah.
Okay, so if you have to control 2 of them for it to
and
be
then
a
you
1
get your
for
big
something.
scale.
Okay, yeah.
And then once returned, when one pendulum monster you control is returned your hand by your opponent's card effect, you can special one monster stand over your hand. Yeah, that's okay.
It's interesting because they go in your main deck. So I think decks that will be able to utilize these are decks that are catered towards pendulum summoning, right?
Right.
It's kind of like when synchros first came out. Like a lot of decks were like catered towards synchro summoning, essentially.
Yeah. You wanted.
But like Xyz were
played
just,
your 1-for-1. You played your
Xyz were just so much more splashable, essentially.
Yeah, exactly.
With them being like, you just needed 2 generic level 4s to make a Utopia or like a Gemnite Pearl or a Luminite.
So a crap card like Rescue Cat suddenly becomes God tier.
Yeah, exactly.
And so this one, Chronomancy Magician. So let's see. If a pendulum monster you control battles, can activate a trap card to land damage. So that one's a little better. And so this is the same. So if you don't,
so you can also only activate it if you control no monsters.
Yeah.
It's true.
And so like with this again, so if your other one isn't a card, this pendulum scale becomes 4. So basically, these 2 cards that we just looked at, they're useless unless you have them in tandem, because now that your scale's 1 to 8. But if not, it's 4 to 4, which means you can't summon a single thing.
Right, because 4 minus 4 is 0.
Yes.
I'm so smart.
Math.
Woo! Big China Daddy math major here. So this is like Felgrand Dragon. Like, let's give some more original ones. This one, this is a normal.
Dude, read that name. Look at that name. Magitech-equipped Dragon Ether Weapon.
Matsu Serayu Ether Weapon. And then this is not a pendulum one. This is just a normal.
Oh, so maybe this is something that like. Oh, so
when this card is pendulum summon, you can
pendulum
target one card on the field, return to the hand, so it'll compulse.
Oh, cool.
This little shit. I don't know. Level 5. Do we care? Can attack your opponent directly. Okay, we maybe care.
This card is sent from the field to graveyard. You can target 1 dragon type, spellcaster type, warrior monster, normal monster, blah blah in your graveyard.
I have to run normal monsters. That's crap.
Yeah.
Oh damn it, Max.
It's okay. It'll be like Hieratics all over again. You have to run that normal monster to get it to work, right?
And so there's this guy.
White Tiger Summoner!
Bayaku no Shuzukanshi. So you can special summon 1 level 4 lower normal monster from your hand. That's interesting. So I guess you can, if you run a level 3 normal monster, you can go in. Hey, you can exceed!
Ooh!
Oh, we're going back to some fusion monsters.
Oh, yo.
Shadal. Oh, these are the new cards, I think.
The Duelist Advent
Shadal,
cards.
Yeah.
Ooh, Ritual.
Oh, there was actually a really cool archetype coming out in Duelist Advent, actually, that I was reading about last night. I can't remember what it was called, but it looked really broken. They had their own Stratos. The new archetype had their own Stratos.
Nice.
And it wasn't just when it was normal summon. It was like whenever it's summoned in any way. And it's like, oh, okay, that's kind of cool.
Here's an interesting card. This one is a really powerful card, actually. It's Tensuru Samsara.
Butters, our resident Japanese speaker over here.
So you can use this effect once per turn, and then if this card on the field is sent to the graveyard by your opponent's card effect or by being destroyed by battle, target 1 monster in either graveyard except for this, and special summon that monster. So this gets sent to the graveyard, it's a Monster Reborn. It has its little Monster Reborn symbol.
Oh, wow, that's, yeah.
Yeah, around the chest.
It's a duel, so this, this could maybe if
To rank 5
if
or
people
level
still
5 too.
if people still care about synchros, this could be the best.
It's
This would
not
be
bad.
the
It's
faster.
not hard to make.
No, so this is definitely an interesting card.
Valor plus a 4, right?
Yeah. Some other cards.
What are those?
They look like Constellar.
The
Oh,
Stella Knight. Yeah.
This is the archetype, the Stella archetype. That's supposed to be really cool.
Here's your junk anchor, the new, and then the butterfly. The new jump V cards. Oh goddamn. Okay, let's see. Let's get the one. I want to see what the mat. Yeah. So here you guys can see what the mat looks like. Basically, this took the pendulum zones and sandwiched them in between, like your graveyard and the field spell zone.
You know what I feel bad for? I feel bad for the Dueling Network and the Dev Pro developers.
Definitely.
They gotta revamp the entire thing to make it look like this and add it. Where's the field spell zone? Is it like
The
behind?
field zone that's above. If I remember, that's above the.
Top.
Is that top? Is that
Left?
top left or top right?
I think it's top.
I think
left.
field
left.
spells are technically here. So
top right. So it's above.
people are
So it's
gonna
above
have
your
one?
extra deck.
Okay.
So yeah. So
it'll still be there.
I wonder if they're gonna have to make the
I
mats
think
a
they'll
little
have to remake
bit
the mats.
taller.
A bit bigger, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Still, where is the banished zone?
I know.
Like, I know it's technically not like in play, but that gets more use than the field spells
That's
ever
so
does.
true.
Like,
It's super. That's super troll though. That like they still don't have one.
this whole thing is super troll.
Yeah,
like,
I don't understand.
It's really complicated.
It really is. It might be too complicated. I might quit Yu-Gi-Oh.
How do
guys.
like 12-year-olds understand this?
What do you think, Ramen?
Come over here, Ramen. What are your thoughts
What are
on
your
the new
thoughts?
pendulum summoning?
Strange, isn't it? The cards are both monsters and spells,
Yeah.
and then they can go from. So what do you summon the monster?
You summon the monster,
Change
and then
it
it
to
becomes
Pendulum Zone?
it becomes a spell card by putting it in the pendulum zone.
Summon zones.
So can Beast can it? I wonder if it'll be able to negate their spell effects.
Ooh, possibly.
And then when they die, don't they go to the extra deck
yeah.
face up?
Yeah. So it'll be interesting whether or not
I don't know what's the
whether
point of them
spell
going
and trap removal can
to remove them.
yeah. So
What's
like
the
can you
point?
MST your pendulum zone?
What's the point of? What's the point of them going to the extra deck face up again?
It's just so that they can be summoned back
Yeah, when
easily,
you
I
you
guess.
can summon as many pendulum zones
Yeah.
as you get from
But yeah, I guess why they can't just say like
Why
here-
can't they just go to the extra deck? Period.
Oh, why can't they just go to the graveyard? Well, I guess extra deck so that it's still visible, I guess. But yeah, why can't they just like go to the graveyard and then you can
Yeah.
pendulum summon,
Any of them back
any-
again?
yeah.
Can't call the haunted them from the extra deck. It's the only thing I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know. That's
I guess
weird.
it can't go to the graveyard in case like they're destroyed. I don't know.
Yeah, it's really weird.
We'll find out more
We'll have
about
to
this
find
in the
out
future.
more later. Yeah, but this is just the first impression of what is available.
This means
to
we have
us.
to watch the anime, and I'm sure they'll explain. it.
Oh yeah, the anime will explain it so well.
Hey, this
It's
might
not
be
too bad. I mean, 5Ds and
That's true.
5Ds was good in the
after-
original, so
yeah, 5Ds
every
were-
odd number is good. So hopefully Arc V.
Arc V.
Let's see what is the theme of Arc V?
And like even Zexo, they explained it well enough.
Oh, where's the Yugioh Arc V centers around Yuya Sasaki as he tries to escape from harsh reality by smiling.
Smiling.
But one duel leads him to make a determination to confront the difficulties, and he will get the power of infinite possibilities. The show's main theme is take a step forward with courage.
Oh, is that the?
I really want to hear the theme song.
Yuya is a
Show.
student at a preparatory school learning to become an entertainment duelist, a type of professional duelist. Damn, so do you get $1 bills in your
Yeah,
GC when you duel?
yep. The story is set in Miami,
Sounds like
city on the coast of Japan.
Leo Corporation is run by its president, Renji Akba. What famous CEO protagonists do we have? Oh my, it even looks like Kaiba. Kaiba.
Oh my god.
Please, there.
Kaiba is disappointed.
Kaiba
Does that mean we're gonna
is
get our
not
own
good.
Mokuba?
Oh, Mokuba! Big brother!
So yeah, let us know what you think.
Koiba! That's my name is not Koiba!
GG, we're done. Like, comment, subscribe.
Koiba! How do I end this thing? How do I end this thing? How do I end this? How do
Wait,
I?
file?
How do I end?
It's gonna record.
How do I end?
Oh my god.
I don't want to just like close it because what if it doesn't save?
All right, let's look up how to end it while it's recording.
End QuickTime screen recording. Hi guys. Alright guys, I think we're gonna cut this, I think.
No, you need to know the struggle is real. Why are there naked people?
Oh, no! Wait, how do I end this? Oh, simply hit Command Control